Now if I ask you, do you all enjoy the work that you do? 90% of the people worldwide, they say, I don't enjoy it, I just do it because I have to do it. That work is seeming so terrible. And yet, when you work for 8 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours a day, just keep your mind under control and keep working. How does it become possible? This intellect is so important that we move in our life in accordance with the beliefs of our intellect. If your intellect is convinced that money is the most pleasurable item in the world, your whole life deviates in the direction of earning money. If your intellect is convinced that it's power and prestige that brings the greatest bliss, you are in the pursuit of that. And if your intellect is convinced that true happiness and fulfillment is in God, then you find yourself in a retreat like this. So why did you come here? Because your intellect told you that this is the best use of this weekend. That is why the intellect is the supreme amongst all the machinery that God has given to us. We say, my mind is not under control. Actually, it is completely controllable by the intellect. The day the intellect decides, it will control the mind. Have you ever seen, it's a very rare sight, where people scream and shout at their boss. I have seen husbands screaming and shouting at their wife. But I have never seen people screaming and shouting at their boss. The same person. The boss says that you are a fool, you are a loafer. Yes sir, yes sir, yes sir. Arey, what happened to all of your anger? Out here if I become angry, I'll lose my job. So with the intellect, they control their anger when they realize that it's dangerous. Which means they have the ability to control the mind if the intellect so decides. And then they go home and throw it all upon the wife. And the wife, poor thing, what will she do? She vents her anger on the child. The child, what to do? He shows his anger to the dog. So the anger is always flowing downwards. Upwards, it's being controlled by the intellect. So this intellect is so powerful. Now if I ask you, do you all enjoy the work that you do? 90% of the people worldwide, they say, I don't enjoy it, I just do it because I have to do it. Most of the people. Many years ago, in India, one guy had said to me, Swamiji, aaj to maja aa gaya. Today I am so happy. I said, what happened? Oh, the government has declared a holiday. I said, why? He said, the president has died. I said, come on, the president has died and you're saying I'm so happy. I said, the main thing is I've got holiday from work. That work is seeming so terrible. Now you say it happens only in India. It happens more in America because here you have restaurants, TGI Fridays, right? So everybody loves the weekend. And yet, when you work for 8 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours a day, just keep your mind under control and keep working. How does it become possible? The reason is the intellect has decided. The mind says, can I sit at home with my family? The intellect says, you'll lose the job, carry on working. Once the intellect decides, it brings the mind under control.